Moopsyverse. And Wotzehell is here with me this morning. Good morning, Wotzehell.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fair enough so far.
Hang on, keep talking for a
Let's pop
moment.
you up.
I got a brand new headset, and
I
I'm
will
not sure
keep
how the
talking.
mic volumes are going.
I will keep talking for a moment.
Sweet.
I just saw you pop on in the Discord alert. I don't see you in Twitch yet.
Okay, I see me.
Well, I suppose.
I see me in Twitch. I'm right there.
Oh,
It lags sometime, but it should be there.
let me refresh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Twitch is twitchy. And I know people complain and they say, "Oh, you should try this and you should try that," but I'll be honest, there's not a lot that is great in terms of alternates to Twitch. I'm sure if somebody had the money, they could do it, but what you wind up are things like Kick, which is just controversy city, and I don't know of anything else that isn't got a lawsuit pending at the moment.
Well, there's always YouTube. Ha 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 ha.
Honestly, I will take the recording of this and post it to YouTube. And I know a lot of people who post or do YouTube live. It's just no. Maybe if I could simulcast it on Twitch and YouTube, but I don't know how I'd watch three different sets of uh, inputs, to see what's going on, plus watch the game. But it's you, it's not Chris, and I have to do some Polaron damage on the ground. You want to do something on the ground with me?
Just about to log in.
Oh, great. I'm going to get out of this scenario. You log in, and I will. I have minimal damage to do, but I was just going to do something stupid and short and have some fun, but you'll occasionally play ground. I was thinking I'm not going to be here tomorrow morning. Actually, not here tomorrow at all. Uh, but I was thinking I was going to get up and do the show and then go do what I need to do. And then I realized that means basically getting off the show, jumping in the car, and leaving, which is going to be a problem. Just because I know I'll get like halfway to Chicago and go, oh shoot, I forgot the essential thing that I needed to take. I'm not good with, that get out of bed, drink my coffee and jump in the car thing because I did it for years, but I'd always have everything prepped the night before, so it's just jump in, grab everything at the doorway and go out the door. And
I was about to suggest to doing that, but yes.
yeah, I've forgotten my ability to get everything set up, and it's always this small thing like I forgot to bring my earbuds because I'm going to be sitting someplace probably for like 2 hours. And, take your earbuds, take your charging cable, and then you can comfortably sit there and not worry if your phone's going to die. Or the list of groceries I'm going to buy. The stupid little things. You think you remember them. I think I put them in the car, and I'm halfway there and forget them. So, not doing that. I'm going to just chill tomorrow morning, sleep in an hour, get up, make my coffee, calmly go out the door, and have a leisurely 3.5 hour drive to Chicago. I'm lying. It will not be leisurely. I hate the traffic in Chicago. I'd forgotten how bad it was till I go home every now and then, and it's just like, ew, 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 ew. It's awful. Hey,
Can't imagine.
no, you don't want to know what it's like. Indianapolis people say is bad. It's not. It's a breeze. It has rush hour, but rush hour is like 15 minutes. So if you decide you need to be someplace, just schedule around it. I need to be up in Carmel at 9 o'clock. Carmel's just north of us. Well, I reschedule. I have to be there at 9:15. Now I've completely missed all the rush hour traffic. It's fine. The only time it gets bad is if they're doing construction, which admittedly is a lot of the time. But on a different note, yesterday being Easter, and I was chatting with WC about Easter, where he is, it's like a 4 day nobody does anything except for some basic things like a few restaurants are open. So we decided to go out yesterday and do some stuff. Everything's open. 90% of the stores are open, 90% of the restaurants are open. It's just like a regular work day. It's just things started a little bit later and closed a little bit earlier. So my gym, which normally is 6 to 11, was 8 to 4 yesterday. Very, very normal day.
Oh,
I can't imagine what Americans would do if we decide, hey, we're going to shut down for 4 days. People would be like, no, we can't do that.
And there'll be people, yeah, who forgot uh, who forgot to shop the day before
Oh,
and then
absolutely.
are left without food or something.
Absolutely. That's absolutely going to happen. To the extent that I needed to go shopping on Saturday, and I thought the grocery stores are going to be jammed because everybody's going to be getting last minute stuff for Sunday. No, pretty normal. In fact, boringly normal. The only thing exciting was the one thing I went to get, which was I was going to make a roast for dinner tonight. They didn't have any, not one.
Oh,
So I compromised and bought
no roast for you.
a beef roast. We're going to do a memorial for my husband tonight. And so my son and I picked out two things he absolutely loves for dinner, and we are going to cook those. And he liked a rib roast. So buy a rib roast. They're on sale. Yeah, they don't have any. Okay. So I guess we're having steak because he likes steak. But we try and spend, around the anniversary of his passing doing something that he would have enjoyed. Why did that bird just die? Oh, it landed. It landed behind you and it looked like it just plummeted out of the sky and died. Well, what shall we do? I need to do something ground, and after that, I just need Tholians and Terrans.
Well, let's do Tholians on the ground, or what? What
Oh,
do you
that's
need?
well.
Ground Tholians?
I need ship Tholians, but
Hmm.
tell you what. Do we have anything that's easy on the ground? We can just. That's boring. I've been doing a lot of new Romulus. There's got to be something. Normally, my default ground is to go off and do the Patrol Jupiter Station Showdown. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I am launching that one.
Oh, oh, neat.
What?
I get a prompt as you launch that one to join you.
Oh, wait 1 second here. Just getting my Polaron weapons set up here. There we go. I'm all set. Apparently, one of my.
Neat.
Let us go do things.
Get your damage.
I'm working on it. So tomorrow is the last day of the current event, and first contact starts tomorrow. And it looks like first contact is the same as it usually is. But the prize looks pretty nice. It's that new ship. Spencer and Stu both have shows up about it.
Hmm.
And they seemed reasonably stoked for a free ship. It's quite nice. Well, that took a moment to launch. I hit the V'ger probes and nothing happened for like 3-4 seconds, and then all of a sudden they're there. Woo, what a surprise. What weapon are you using?
That is the event reward. What's it called? Rain of Fire.
Ooh.
You can buy it in the winter store.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have all the event stuff, but I don't have that one, so I will have to give that a try. Looks cool. At least I think we have event stuff left over.
rather short range, but it will do nice damage.
That was fast. That was remarkably fast. What do I need? Nothing. Well, we are back from the commercial, and being the very non religious person that I am, we went to see Project Hail Mary last night. Or yesterday afternoon, actually. Because,
What is that?
Project Hail Mary, it is
Yeah.
the movie version of a book by Andy Weir, who's the guy who wrote The Martian. And without giving away the story too much, the sun is dying, and a group of scientists is sent up into space to try and figure out why. And they're all in a coma. When he wakes up, the main character wakes up, he doesn't remember why he's there, has no idea what the ship is doing, and he's having to piece it together, and all the other people are dead. So,
Does it have high dose of male bovine excrement science?
no. I'm going to say it's maybe theoretical on one small aspect, which is the creation of a element that the alien ship is using called xenite, a metallic form of xenon. Which, knowing this guy, he probably has got the science that would back up the theoretical existence of it. He is really good about his science. But the
Neat.
science aspect of it is not as critical to the storyline as a lot of the other things, as in he's got to figure out why he's there, what he's doing, how did he get here, and then he has to cooperate with the alien that he meets to try and solve, because they're having the same issue. Their son is dying, and they have figured out a commonality, and they've both sent groups off to try and research it. So it's very much a Robinson Crusoe, kind of stranded in space thing, meeting, what was the guy's name? Was it Friday? Um, and
Friday, yeah.
Friday, yeah, and then trying to figure out how to communicate, how to cooperate, how to solve the problems. So beautifully written, beautifully performed. It's very much a almost solo piece where it's Ryan Gosling is the only human character that we really focus on. The others are so peripheral that they're kind of not there, and we only see them in a flashback form. And then we have the alien, Friday the Cannibal. And yet, no, this wasn't Friday the Cannibal. This was his name is Rocky in this, but it points. I'm actually literally on the edge of the seat, going, "Is are they going to die? Are they going to make it?" And deep in your heart, they've got to make it. They can't do that. Very touching, well executed, and I think the killer part is virtually no CGI. It's almost all, maybe even all, practical effects.
Oh.
Hang on.
nothing against a CGI if used properly and doesn't look
Yes.
like deep fried tampons.
They do use some digital in it. They use a lot of green screen for backgrounds. That's fine. But practical puppetry, detailed sets, and CGI enhancements. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. They used zero green screens, and the rest is practical effects. So yeah, I think if you want to see a very good movie that's well executed, has a good storyline, has decent science, and is really quite enjoyable, go see Project Hail Mary. It is not a shoot 'em up though. It is definitely a movie you have to think about. Put it this way, we went there, of course, it's the theater we like to go to where they have a full service meal. And my son and his roommate did not finish their meals because they're just watching the movie. And it's long, it's over 2 hours.
Huh. I don't even know if that cinema near me that used to serve meals is still around. Oh,
Well,
probably not.
theaters here are, at least up until recently, they're not doing well. There hasn't been a really good movie that's been out for a while. This one is the first big movie that's been out that's doing well in quite a while. Um, Last year there wasn't much. I know critics hated Minecraft the movie, but it did well in the theaters. It brought in a lot of people. And so this place brews its own beer, which, win-win right there, and has a decent restaurant portion to it. So you go in 15 minutes early, you order your food, and you can order it through their app, and then the server will bring it out to you. And then at the end of the day, as the movie's about 10 minutes from being done, they'll discreetly put the check on the table. But you have to put your credit card in advance so nobody can walk out of there without getting charged. It's well done. The food's quite good. And yeah, so for three of us to go out, movie tickets and dinner and the meal was probably $100. Not bad.
So, in a room full of people who are watching a movie, who hear the clattering of cutlery for the first half hour or something.
Very little cutlery because it tends to be sandwiches, pizzas, salads, that kind of thing. The
Hmm.
theater only has 100 people in it, roughly. And
Only.
yeah, 100 people for a theater. Most theaters have a lot more than that. Let's see. This actually might have been a smaller room. I thought this was about 100. Let's see. There's 10. Yeah, this one would probably be about 65 to 75 seats. But I've never
Oh,
had a problem with the noise of people eating because most people kind of just sit back, take a bite, watch. Sit back, take a bite, watch. We've probably been to this theater 100 times over the last 5, 6 years. I've never once been disturbed by other people eating.
no dramatic scenes undercut by a self-satisfied burp.
Okay, that did happen yesterday. That absolutely happened yesterday. Well, I have Tholians and Terran ships. Um, what have you got?
I need to do Tetran damage in space,
Okay.
destroy dreadnoughts, and do plasma damage in space.
Well, let's see. We could do crystalline catastrophe. That should. I think the crystalline entity counts as a dreadnought. I'm not sure though.
Hmm.
I have Terran
Let's
ships.
suppose we find out.
Oh, okay. I will launch us for that one. Do you have stuff on your ship to do it?
Hmm.
Okay. I'll queue us up for that one. I have Terran ships, but there's no dreadnought in the Terran ships. because we don't destroy the Raskava and we don't destroy the Enterprise. This is a private, so it won't wee woo. And speaking of stuff, what have we got coming up today for our Universal? It's 3 different skirmishes in the Gamma Quadrant. Ugh. Oh, crystal fragments do not count as Tholians.
The Tholian ships around here should be counting as Tholians, I suppose.
They should be, yes.
Not enough Tholians here.
1 to go. Of course, when I need the crystals for, whatever, destructible torpedoes, all I get are Tholian ships. When I need the Tholian ships, all I can target are crystals. It's always that way. How are you doing on your damage?
Plasma damage is done. Tetran damage is at 380.
Okay. Well, I have my ships.
Tetran damage is done.
Okay. Oops. Wrong moment to turn back into that one. No, 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 don't do that to me. The subspace fracture tunnel pulled me right into the crystalline entity. Bad timing. What the heck? How's that possible? I got first place. That's not possible.
Second place.
Well, if I got first, yes, you would have to get second. But I assumed you were going to win that one because I was just trying to take out those little ships. Well, that was exciting. Did that count as a dreadnought?
No.
Okay, so we have to find a dreadnought for you.
3.
Pardon? 3 dreadnoughts. Oh.
3 dreadnoughts.
That would be Hive Onslaught or Infected Conduit. So I'm going to queue those both up. Oh, wee woo. I guess we're doing Hive Onslaught.
Wee woo.
Wee woo. I haven't seen Chris or Taz this morning, so I assume Chris, because I think it's a holiday for him, might be enjoying a day off. I hope he is.
It's official holiday for both of them, and officially for me as well.
Yeah. It's definitely not a holiday here.
Well, I get extra pay when I work now.
Not for us, no. Easter Monday isn't a thing here. Never has been, as far as I know. So, first time I went to Europe was for Easter. Oh, gee, 40 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that. And my sister's like, "Well, let's go up to Zermatt for Easter." I'm like, "Okay, but don't you have to be back in the office on Monday?" He goes, "No, it's Easter Monday." What's Easter Monday? That was the first time I heard of it. Here, if you're lucky, maybe you get a half day for Good Friday. My ex-boss used to be like, "Well, it's not an official holiday here, so we, you're not going to get holiday pay. But if you went home after lunch, I wouldn't notice. And if you happen to stay signed in until your regular timeout, I wouldn't notice that either." He was good.
Many more ships to be counted as dreadnoughts, apparently.
Oh yeah, Borg cubes, the two gherkins, and the dodecahedron or whatever that is that she has at the end. I think there's 10 in this one. Let's see, the 3 at the end. There might be more than that. Might be 11. I have
That
ter-
is my accolade. That is my endeavors done.
I have
So
Terran
now you need
ships.
Terran ships, yeah.
I mean, so that could be Jupiter Aratus. What else is there that does Terran ships?
Till soon. Hmm.
For 30 of them. Let's see. Leviathan, Jupiter Aratus, and Counterpoint. I don't want to do Counterpoint. Are you up for Jupiter Aratus?
Sure.
Okay. Let me cue that up. That might take a moment to pop up. We'll see. Let's see what's going on with the Armada today. Since I'm standing here, I might as well go over and requisition me some staff so I can throw them into some fleet projects. Whee! So yesterday was quite chilly here. Day before was 70s, t-shirt and shorts weather, and we have warnings up today about a hard freeze tonight, meaning temperatures will drop below freezing enough to kill plants.
Ah, not good for garden work.
No, no, I'm kind of glad I haven't started my gardens.
Also, each year there's probably a few people who reactivated the water line to their garden shed or something,
Yep, that's always a really
which
good one.
will then explode.
Yep, I have to do that, but my where it connects, I don't know what you call it, the spigot, the faucet. When I had the house painted last year, they accidentally broke the handle to it. So if you want to turn the water on or off, you have to get a socket wrench and get down there and kind of lie on the ground and fix it. And I thought I'm going to splurge this year and have it fixed, but also have it put on a standpipe so it's up, at normal waist height, so that you don't have to lie on the ground to turn on the water.
Hmm.
It's an indulgence. We did it at our office for our back gardens. It was so nice. And instead of doing the handle that you turn to the left or the right to turn it on or off, they just did a valve where you either lift it up or push it down, and you can control it that way. But it's all up at like normal standing height. It's so lovely.
It is not an indulgence. This will prevent you from slipping a disc properly when you use the thing for the thousandth time.
Yeah. Or more accurately, bust my knuckles up because, lying on the ground with about a 4-inch clearance with a socket wrench, you're going to get hurt. All right, let's
Hmm.
see if we can answer this question. Uh, what did the Carnegie Colony provide for the Federation? Hollow technologies, factories, and replicators, or androids? That is a good question. Oh, do I happen to have the cheat sheet up? Yes, I do. Factories and replicator facilities. I wouldn't have guessed that one.
I yeah.
I always cheat. Hey. While this isn't queuing up, I'm unamused.
Would eventually.
One would think,
Mm,
yes. Hold on, let's see if I need that one. I don't need that. See, is there anything else in there I can clear out? I have been doing what are they? The chips you get, the data chips, path to 2409.
mm.
And then I see if that tune's got it. If they don't, I put it in the mail to the next tune and keep going down the line. Eventually, I'll get all of these filled.
I filled up the data chip for the Romulan
Oh,
mysteries
did you
for
really?
most of my tunes.
Wow, that's actually challenging because you don't get the chips as easily. Don't you have to do like the red alerts to get the chips, or to get the
You need to do the red alerts, yes,
yeah?
and then you get Romulan research.
And then you have to go to the
1 if you fail the red alert mission, or 10 if you win the red alert mission.
ah.
And then you need to invest 4 of them into a duty officer mission that takes 20 hours to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow, you've been dedicated. All right, it looks like Jupiter Aratus is not going to queue up for us. Huh. Let's see. Well, I can always come back and do that
yeah,
later.
let's just go to the battle.
Yep, off to the battle zone. Take that out of the queue though. Go. I spent most of this dilithium weekend sitting on New Romulus. Because you can make a ridiculous. Hold on. I went to the wrong battle zone. Good. Good, Mom. Let's do that one. What is it? Spoils 4. There it is. Really?
Well, you're in a miracle worker ship. If you went to Gongra, you can slipstream to Terra, and that should be quite enough.
Oh, Spoils of War, the episode takes you directly to the Badlands. There we go. I've tried to figure out which episodes have the shortcuts to the beginning of different things, which gets you around without having to use the transwarp.
Yeah, they might as well get rid of the timer thing with the transport because everyone else just have missions spooled up.
Yep, it's a nice shortcut. Let's see.
Always looks a bit silly when people have like 12 missions spooled up.
Yeah, but it's really effective when you want to zip around. Like yesterday, I needed to go to New Romulus to do the daily or to do the various ground events, and it was just nice. Click one button, you're there. I'm in map number 2. There you are. Okay. Let's see. Want to head to the middle and start there?
Sure.
Okay. So during the dilithium event and with the fleet boosts and everything else, New Romulus, the first one drops 1,500 dilithium, and everything after that's about 1,100 dilithium. So there's 7 things to do there. One is repeatable after a 15-second cooldown. You can make a lot of dilithium with just kind of sitting there going pew 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 pew, or not even that much work.
Generators are offline, but enemy ships are crossing through to protect the rift. Stop them!
Well, they fixed that one real quick.
That was fast.
How about the 1 o'clock position? Since there's another person here, I'm trying to not take all his kills from him.
Mhm.
And there's another person here, too. Uh-oh.
One generator down. 2 more remaining.
See, I'm at 14 of
This
30.
time Mythbuster says stop,
Pardon?
want to farm kills. That guy, that person just notified me, private messaged me, and asked to stop. Want to farm kills,
Yeah.
presumably.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
on somewhere else then.
Hang on a second. I'll make the CC. Where is he? Oh, hold. That's Mythbuster. Come on, dude.
Yeah, that was that.
Did he leave? Is he still here? I can't see him.
Did he or she go? Whatever.
Okay, I got my 30, but I don't know where he is. It looks like
No.
he's not on this map anymore. You want to leave this alone, or shall we finish it up?
Yeah, since he's not there anymore, why not?
Okay. All right.
Two generators offline. One to go. The generators are offline, but enemy
Yep,
ships
that
are
was our
crossing
fleet
through to
mate.
protect the rift.
But he
Stop
saw
them!
your name and didn't see mine. So I'm sure that's why he didn't realize we could have teamed up for it.
The portal is closed. Excellent work.
He goes, oh, small galaxy. Yes, it is, isn't it? All right, that one's done. What shall we do next?
Eh,
Have you done your daily for the day?
my daily for the day.
You know, the event?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, you already did it?
Have you done your daily?
No, I have not. Would you like to
I
do
did.
Defense of Starbase
Let's
1?
do a daily.
Okay, queue us for Defense of Starbase 1. We are queued. So I define mine as dailies being whatever the event is. Weeboo?
Ibu.
And then my endeavors as being the other stuff. Because I can usually skip the endeavors. I know I'll not get them as fast as some people like Joshua, who's just skyrocketing through everything. But the events, especially right now where we have a dilithium event going on, or dilithium weekend going on, and we've got dilithium from this thing, so each time through it's worth a ridiculous amount of dilithium. It's 15,000 with 50% bonus. It's 22,500 right now.
Here they come. We're prepping for evac of non-essential personnel and civilians.
It's a big donut.
That it is. I just realized my best description of Project Hail Mary is it's like a 2-hour movie, but there's no point in it where you're willing to get up to go to the bathroom. There's only a few movies that are good enough where it's like, yeah, I can wait. I can wait. Unfortunately, beer and waiting to go to the bathroom at the low point of the movie sometimes doesn't work out together.
Some heavier ships incoming. Raiders and battle cruisers.
I'm writing notes for myself.
Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
I find it interesting. Sometimes when I'm doing this, you just get so into the zone of just pew, 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 and then it's over. And you don't at any point realize that you've done the 4 ships. And then there's other days like this one where it's like pew, 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 pew. Oh, we haven't even started.
Still some more pew 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 to be done.
Yes. But at least this is the last of the pew, 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 pews. Or tomorrow's the last of the pew, 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 pews. And so which ones are they going to do for first contact? There's obviously the ground mission, the patrol,
Hater is taking some fire.
which is fun, though a bit long. There is model rockets, which is basically AFKable.
Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Also perfect for new and unoutfitted toons.
Yep. I mean, you just run around. Though I did discover if you run towards the back, there's a bunch of picnic tables, and you can lie down on them and suntan while everybody else does all the work. And since the rewards aren't really based on much of anything, you're going to get the same reward. It's not too bad. Let's see, I don't think there's a TFO with it, though.
Taking hits, and we could use an escort.
Not like you're doing a
Klingons are regrouping.
amount of damage according to the team.
Prepare for
Nope.
the next assault. In evacuation
Unless someone goes after the Tellurian hook spiders, who are apparently native to Earth now.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Here come the Klingon battleships. Keep fighting.
Somebody snuck one home from one of their away missions. Or snuck 2 home, and they started breeding, and all of a sudden... infestation.
Not yet. Requesting assistance.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Oh, I guess that was pretty fast.
Wait,
That'll hold them off. For now. I don't know
I
how
don't
much
need
longer we
anything.
can keep up with this kind of war.
Roosevelt is yet to exit the theater.
Pardon?
Roosevelt is still here.
Yep,
Roosevelt is in need of aid.
there it is.
Draw off some of those enemy ships.
Yeah, no. You're on your own, dude.
Invisible enemy ships.
Get out of here. Well, I got time for something short. Infected conduit?
Why not?
Okay. It usually pops pretty quickly. We are queued. Hopefully it'll pop up reasonably fast.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Well, we can wait a moment or two and see what happens. So is it... Oh, there we go. We will.
We will.
As I said, I probably won't be on tonight. Definitely won't be on tomorrow night. And probably won't be on Wednesday. But since I hurt my leg yesterday, or actually the day before yesterday, I might be on Wednesday.
There's more. Begin.
I was going to go up to class, but we'll see.
Why'd you go hurting your leg?
I have no idea. I was walking the dogs. No problem. My back's getting a little sore. No problem. You know, it's a long walk. We did about 4 miles. Got back to the house. Stepped up the one step to get to my front door, and just shooting pain through my back.
Oh,
So after a little self-diagnosis, it's probably just tendinitis. I irritated it on that very, very long walk. And the solution for tendinitis is rest. In other words, don't do that.
Scanning the
Ice. Okay, I can ice my butt. That's pretty good.
additional data is available.
Compression. Squeeze my butt. That looks weird. And elevation. Stick my butt in the air. So the rest part I can do. Everything else just gets silly.
And then I repair the transformers. Stop that.
So maybe taking a day off from kicking at my martial arts class wouldn't be the worst thing. Ooh, ad breaking. We're gonna snooze that. Tis an X, Lord Q. Yeah.
Sensors confirm that the
We're out of there.
conduit has been destroyed.
That was fast.
However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted.
oh no, my ship is under attack, says the computer.
Yeah. No. It tells you to get out there, and then it's like, no, you can't leave. We'll figure that one out. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Speaking of that, Mythbuster, if you're listening, I'll let you know about this evening. We may do a not live show, but if my evening winds up being an afternoon instead of an evening, I may jump on to do the Gamma Quadrant skirmishes. And tomorrow I won't be on, period. Should be back Wednesday morning. So, on behalf of everybody here at Welcome to the Moopsyverse, I hope you all have a wonderful day. What's the hell? Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Nice.
And to all everybody
Love
else,
being here.
hey, I love you being here. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love chatting with you. Everyone, have a wonderful day, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Oops.
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.